Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Yes, I am grey, and I think by greying my screens, I am kind of, I don't want to say detoxing, but I'm certainly getting a perspective on colour. This might be too far out for some people, but in reality, it's right there because, you know, aside from if you're blind or colourblind, you are going to be experiencing colours all around you, and I feel like the colors we experience through the screens that we look at might be in every situation are desensitizing us to reality of color. Color is important. With my daughter, we play a game. We've got one of those Bluetooth light bulbs, and I've got an app on my phone, and I can change the color of the light bulb. And we made a game where we pick up Smarties, and I put them in my hand. And if you get the right color, if you pick the right color, then you can eat it. But what I do is I switch the light bulb to be like red, and so when you look at the Smarties, it's hard to tell which Smartie is red because, for example, a blue Smartie, because blue contains no red light, when the red light hits it, it bounces off as black. So just to teach the lesson of like maybe the colors that we see are not so much actually colors in themselves, but are part of this white light or this sunlight which comes in, and then we experience that reflected back at us as a color. Now, with a screen, that doesn't happen. With the screen, you're just seeing these lights shining in your eyes, and they're not the same as the light from the sun, which is refracted or whatever the word is, and fed to your eyes, let's say. And my thought is by having too much color fed to us through the screen, we kind of get an artificial sense of, I don't say value, but like the way I see it is another example would be for like tastes. I gave up sugar as well a while back, and I used to cane sugar. I used to eat sugar, like like you wouldn't even believe. I used to eat sugar, and so I wouldn't want to eat an apple, because of the perspective. Yeah, I'm so used to getting the sugar flavor that I don't want to pick up an apple. But once you quit the sugar, once you stop taking that raw, pure sugar, you get a new perspective on taste. And so now I'm happy to eat an apple. I'm like, ooh, apple, ooh, sweet, nice. Raisins, yes, please. Yeah. And I feel like it's the same with color. Like it or not, this is where we are in this world. People are staring at their screens and they're getting fed colors from their screens, and I think it desensitizes us to the colors around us to the point that like we're not interested in. Because if you ask the question like, what are we actually interested in? Why do I stare at my screen all day? Isn't it just we're just looking for that sweetness? But with our eyes, it's that color, that vibrance. We're seeking that vibrance in our lives. But it's all around you. It's out there. It's all around you. But because of our, I don't want to say addiction, but our consumption of color through the screen, we don't seek it out in the world around us, which is what we should be doing, I think. So I've grayscaled my computer. If you want to know how, I'm going to show you how I do this, hopefully. What do? I press that and I press that. Okay, so it was pretty easy to find it online, how to do this. I think it was, is this in color? I don't know if you seeing color right now? It should be colorful. If I control window key and C, it goes to black and white. Now I don't know if OBS is going to catch that as black and white or not. So I can just easily switch between the two. So when I'm browsing, usually I'm black and white. I will not use color. I'm trying to remember what it was called. What was it called? Color filters. Okay, there it is. Came up for me. That's okay. Color. You just type in color filters, and then you can get into it and you can click grayscale, color filters on, and also turn on your shortcut key, because I work on the computer, so I have to share my screen with people, so it's a bit odd if I'm sharing a black and white screen with them, so I do need to turn it on. But just day-to-dayness, I'm using black and white, and I feel like it gives me more of a detachment from the screen. You know, I'm actually like, wow, you can't see it, but like, wow, that's pink. I'm actually looking at it. Oh, that's what pink looks like. And it's not that I'm seeing pink, it's that the light is coming in and reflecting into me. It's the experience of the colors which I want to make sure that I am sensitive to. Whereas staring at screens all day, it's not so good. I'm going to do the same thing on my phone as well. So for the phone, I looked for some apps, and you have to, like, what is it? Jailbreak your phone or whatever to do it, but no. You can actually do it very easily just by going into settings and going down to, in my phone it's a bit different, you use system management and then developer options. Now if you don't have developer options, you have to, like, there's a method of unlocking that capability on your phone. You have to tap the about page. You look it up, you have to tap something like 10 times or something, and then it opens developer options. And I can go down to developer options, turn on developer options, turn on developer options, and then somewhere near the bottom somewhere there's a button that says something about colors or simulate something somewhere. I should have practiced this somewhere. I think I missed it. Where are we? Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Point a location, show layout bands. No. Small square, stimulate. No. There we go. There. Simulate color space. You hit that, and then you put it onto monochromacy. And there we go. Yeah. So by having my phone as grayscale and having my computer on grayscale for day-to-day use, I think the benefit is like I'm seeing colors around me. It's a crazy idea to think we've got to this point, but that is where we are, I believe, in this world now. We are at this point where if you can't get away from the screen, recognize the fact that it is affecting your sensitivity to the reality around you. You know, so rather than this being the place where I get my colors from, yeah, my artificial colors, this is the place. My screen is the, oh yeah, I'm sitting there looking at colors. Oh yeah, it's great. Well, no, take the colors away from this and see the world. Yeah, see the world. See the colors in the world. A bit funny showing you an orange, and but yeah, try it. I'm not going to call it a, because you can't detox from the screen. I saw somebody say 30-day screen detox, but that's impossible. No one can do that. But you can detox the colors from the screen. Let me know what you think. You have a good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.